Hello everyone, welcome back here to the Osium channel. Today I would like to talk about this slightly provocative title, Be Narcissistic and Love Your Weaknesses. Because I believe that these are very important ingredients to grow as a person and to develop the self-awareness that is so important, especially in leadership positions. But our education and our environment have very often told us exactly the opposite. We have been told not to be self-centric and egocentric and self-focused. We have also been told to overcome our weaknesses, to become a better person and to learn to change ourselves where we have those areas for development. I believe that this is actually creating certain barriers which we need to unlearn. We need to spend in reality a lot of time observing ourselves in certain situations, but also through introspection. And I also believe that we need to accept our weaknesses. We need to accept ourselves the way we are. Very often a weakness is the flip side of a strength. And combating that weakness is actually a form of denial of who we are or of who others are if we judge them. I believe we need to have a little bit more clemency related to our weaknesses. And when we observe ourselves doing once again what might be so typical for some of our weaknesses, to observe that with a smile instead of observing it with the very severe judgment that we have so often about ourselves, and which is of course stopping or inhibiting our ability to learn more about ourselves. And all of that is connected to this negative image that narciss has in our culture. We consider narciss to be selfish, to be egocentric, to be maybe even arrogant, or to lack of empathy, or to lack of the ability to engage with others. Now, maybe there are certain forms of extreme narcissism and related personality disorders that go in that direction. I'm of course not talking about that. I'm talking about this part of narcissism that we all should actually cultivate and nurture because it is how we can learn more about ourselves and grow. I believe that this beautiful painting of Caravaggio is very interesting because it throws a different perspective on narciss. What you see here is that narciss forms a circle with his reflection in the water. I believe that what Caravaggio wants to tell us here is that self-awareness is actually an integral part of who we are if we take a more holistic perspective of ourselves. And I believe also that there is a lot of vulnerability that is expressed in this painting, and not at all the arrogance that we sometimes think narciss has. Quite the contrary. And of course, being willing to learn more about ourselves, being in that learning spirit, being willing also to get feedback, including of course feedback from others, but also feedback through our self-observation, is that vulnerability that I believe is also really helping us to grow self-awareness and to become a better person. I hope that these thoughts can be useful. I hope that you have enjoyed this video. If it is the case, please don't forget to like, comment or share this video, and you can subscribe to my YouTube channel for more. In the meanwhile, I say goodbye for now.